Hi there, Taurus. Welcome to your end of April 2023 General Tarot Update. It's Raina here. Post eclipse roundup. I was doing a private reading last night when the eclipse passed through. And I was tempted to go outside, but I didn't know if there would be anything that I would find out there, so I just kind of nixed that idea. I just got that for Aries, which may have something to do with the eclipses, kind of shaking things up, but then you have to make sure that you give yourself some time to assimilate. Okay, I'm going to pick an additional card. It's weird that I'm getting all these wands. Oh, what? Another wand. Okay. So wands can be fire signs if you have them in your life, if you have them in your inner planets like Aries. If you are dealing with career matters, then perhaps that's something that is showing up here. The heart of the matter is the Ten of Wands. You see the Beast of Burden. This is the card that is the burden of success. Great book, Tarot Plain and Simple, that mentioned that as a key word, key phrase. And, remember that album, Mo Money, Mo Problems. Well, Mo Responsibility, Mo Problems. Or more, if you get some kind of promotion, you may have to stay longer at work, or you may have to shoulder more responsibilities. So with the glory of the job title may come some headaches that you didn't really bargain for. In the past position, we have the Six of Wands. That is the card of recognition, which could have shown that you did receive some kind of, accolades, but at what price did they come? That's why it's not always the right thing to accept a promotion, because it all depends on what you're getting out of it. And if you're just getting the glory of an elevated job title, but you're really not making that much more money, and you have to spend more time, your time is not your own. Like some people work on a salary rather than an hourly wage, and they may be like, oh wow, I'm part of the salaried people, but they don't factor in that they're not like counting the hours anymore. They're giving the person kind of a set wage, and it's not necessarily all it's cracked up to be. And the higher message is the Hangman. And this is like telling you that you might have to just relax and not necessarily try to do anything specifically. Maybe you're pushing back, and that creates more resistance. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to tolerate something if it's really sucking at your soul, because the Ten of Wands can warn of burnout. So please monitor your situation. Don't be, like in denial over what it is how much you can do. Another thing too with the Six of Wands is somebody may have given you praise so that they can get you to do the job of two people. So, you catch more flies with honey if your boss is like saying what a great worker you are, and then ordering you to do the job of two people but not get the salary of two people, then that can be very challenging. And you may feel like, uh-oh, I don't think I can maintain this pace. I don't think I can do this. So you have to really monitor your situation. What crosses you is the Eight of Cups. This can be saying that you have lost the desire or the heart for what it is that you're doing, but maybe you can't let it go. Maybe as a fixed sign, you feel that you have to stay the course. If you have like the moon in Pisces, for instance, you may have an overdeveloped sense of responsibility that you know, or an over sensitivity to feeling guilty. You may feel like if you walk away, which the Eight of Cups is talking about, that everything would go to hell in a handbasket if it weren't for you. And, you know, I totally respect people who are not just thinking of themselves, but they really don't want to hurt a business or hurt other people that they're working with. But there's always another option, and that's to be completely honest and say, you know, I'm ready to walk. I don't want to walk, but I can't do this back-breaking work anymore. I know I'm not digging ditches, but I'm still working way too long, and I don't have enough time to myself. So something has to give. That's called asking for what you need. And you may be just like, I'll just leave, I'll just ghost them. But that isn't really, you know, you feel this sense of loyalty perhaps. And that's what's keeping you there. What is coming in is the Seven of Swords, and this could be that you decide to strategize and figure out a clever way to leave this situation. And really, that is the way to do it. Not, I mean, sometimes, yeah, they can be like, I always think of this as like the get out of Dodge card. Yes, maybe sometimes it is a situation where you're not necessarily forthcoming and you just say goodbye. But in some cases, because maybe if you want to continue to work in the industry and you don't want to be blackballed, it's not that you're lying about something, but you come up with a masterful way to explain how you feel that doesn't feel yucky, that doesn't feel slimy, where you feel like you're really telling them exactly how you feel. And the Seven of Swords can be you strategizing for that. I just realized that I don't even have my lights on, and it seems pretty dim in here, so I apologize. The outcome, I did pick an additional card. The Nine of Wands can be this card of boundaries. So that might be that you decide to stay, but you lay down the law of what you're willing to tolerate and what your expectations are, how others treat you, and things of that nature. And the additional card that I picked is the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen energy is coming from a place of self-empowerment. But unlike the King, the Queen has that feminine aspect that is very, like, I think it's connected to the water element. So it's tuning in to a higher frequency. You know, with the wands, we're talking about fire energy. Fire energy is very ambitious. The water element is very intuitive. Do those two things combine? Not really well, because having a competitive spirit is not in alignment with somebody who is intuitive in the sense that when you are connected to life at a deep level, you see the connection you have with others. They don't become the enemy. So there's no competition there. And obviously, we are human. We're having a human experience, and we can have human emotions and human concepts like competition. Even for some people, it's more fear based, like there's only so much to go around. For others, there is the feeling that we have to prove ourselves and that we have to, that we are being evaluated and compared to others. Is that true? I do believe that when you're in the workplace, that it could very well be true because um, by and large, a lot of people are not necessarily enlightened, and it's almost like this dog eat dog mentality. Even people who are basically kind hearted, when it comes to their needs being met at a basic level through their work, I have noticed that people can be quite weird. So, in any case, this is about you stepping into your own understanding of yourself at a higher level and being able to be confident as a result. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope that this resonated. If you would like a private reading, the link is below. Take care. Bye.